Okay. Should work now. Ah, Bli! Salut, Chablis. Est-ce que je peux avoir des croquettes, s'il vous plaît? Regarde mon mon impression de grand duc. Je suis super bon, check. Oh, ça sent bon, t'as peu. C'est cute. Il est beau. Oh, oh, Miku. Il frotte la fenêtre, il veut manger. Oh my god. Please feed me. Je suis super cute. Oh, Pluppy. Okay, we have a visitor. He's so cute. C'est cute. Et je l'aime tellement. Plup. Je vais attendre un peu. Ok, j'ai attendu un peu. Hi Lise, hi Temple, hi Jen. Chabs is here. Well, at the window. He's so cute. No, what's up, Bubbly? Okay, hold on. I have to give him his treat. He's way too cute. C'est bon. Qu'est-ce que vous faites? Oh non, c'est caché sous la couverte du salon.
Non, trop cute.
T'étais super bien installé, Maman. Curse you, Chablis. Elle s'était fait un nid.
Aww.
Mais t'es souhait. Chablis. Salut. Salut. Je vais essayer de réinstaller la fille parce qu'elle était trop cute. Mademoiselle, viens avec moi. T'auras pas de facile. Alright. Must reward cuteness. Also, Chavs is like most cute from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. He's so cute. He's always here though. Hi, Jill. Hello, hello. Okay, so I have to figure out what I'm gonna do... Sorry. I may run a bit back and forth today, but at least I'm... Oh, that's okay. Thank you so much, Lise. How is everyone doing? Do you all have like a drink and or a snack? Yeah, I think that's a bit better. I'll be in and out as my kiddos say. Oh no! But currently I have tea and he's watching a movie. Oh no, I hope he feels better soon. I ordered food today. Ooh, what did you get? I have a weird cold thing, so if I mute the microphone at random times, it's just so I can cough and not cough in the microphone. So no worries, just, you know, like now. Okay. Second breakfast incoming. Hubby making English muffins. Ooh, with apple butter. Yum. Thank you, we hope so too. It's a stomach... Oh no. That I had earlier this week, so it should be almost... Oh, those are just... I got Indian and some potato and spinach dish. Ooh. Potatoes, potatoes. Potatoes are so good. Well, I should maybe try and just continue what I was doing earlier. I'm trying to finish this sketchbook, and I've been practicing either from memory or from reference how to draw swords and shields with how the lighting works on them. Because when I do those inventory kind of drawings, it's often like medieval characters. They often have swords and or shields and whatnot. And I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Can't get far without my inhalers today. Oh no. So it's a couch day for me. Oh. Is it like asthma? Is it allergies? Is it something else? My parents swung by in the afternoon with apple cake. Oh my gosh, what? Oh, I want to bake cakes. Not well, I love the actual cakes with icing, but it's the season for like banana bread and, you know, everything with spices in it. Also, we trimmed the Bonner's nails, so I'm in the doghouse now. Oh no. Hey, Otto! Hello! The only thing I'm missing is a ruler. There. I realized that, so you can see my assortment of Oren's pens here, well, pencils. So they don't go higher than 0.5. So that's 2 of them. Then it's 0.3, and then it's the 0.2. And in one of the 0.5, this one, I have 4B lead. And it's so fun. It's so dark. Like, I've been doodling with it, and it's really soft, so you can You know, you can barely rub it on the paper and it's already quite like substantial. Okay, of course it smudges. And in this one, I don't remember what kind of lead I have, but it's much harder. And then this one I think is just regular, and then the 0.2 lead, you don't really have a choice of hardness because it only comes in one hardness, I think. But yeah, the 4B lead is like so much fun. It's so blubby. Have you seen some of the videos on non-metallic metal that miniature wargame painters like Vincent Sherlock? Oh, I need to check that out. I also wanted to do some sketches from like looking at armors. It's not, my goal is not to make it realistic, it's just to have a, like when I do the paintings of the inventory stuff, just have a better sense of how to put the lighting rather than doing it a bit like automatically, and like just putting it there and hoping that people will get what it's supposed to be. Also, it's good practice to figure out how to draw swords that are not always like a blade with a yay! You know, the most basic, kind of boring blade. I mean, no problem with this one. It's just if every blade you draw looks like this, it looks a bit, you know, not very imaginative. But he keeps sitting on the hubs. And aww. Oh, and the computer. Totally get it. Some of the mini speed painting. Yeah. So yeah, there's only this and this page, and the sketchbook is done, so I'm really trying to finish it. I'm gonna check if I can find images of metal armor. Dang, that's pretty. Yeah, no wonder that's $10,000. Holy moly. Wow. Huzzah for newly finished sketchbook. Yeah! I'm glad. I'm just gonna focus on the maybe the shoulder part. This armor is really amazing. Damn. So what have you guys been up to this week? I saw a modern dance performance about menopause yesterday with some friends. It was brilliant. Whoa. I gotta say, those are not words I expected to see together, but that sounds really interesting. Extremely funny in places and very beautiful too. I can be very artsy sometimes. Maybe I should ask how tired is everyone this week? We're all like pooped. It's gotten much cooler this week, which I'm kind of glad. I had a busy week of working and then catching a cold kind of thing. I know it's not exactly a biggie, but I'm like 10% of chess. I'm getting self-conscious. No, it's fine. Otherwise, there'd be nothing. We got unrelated, but both of us got woken up this morning by a loud bang coming from outside, and then we lost power. And it was really funny to check on the map of the electricity provider. Like they can show where the power outages happen, and it was only like our tiny area. I think it was the smallest area we've both like ever seen being in the power outages. Often it's more like whole sectors, but this was just like a block of building. And I think it's a I don't know the name of them, but you know the big cylindrical thingy they have on the poles out there. Anyway, that blew up. Power. Fuck this book. Yeah, exactly. It was really weird because the fact that the sound awoke both of us is already pretty unusual. And I was so brain foggy, and I was like, oh no, if we don't have power in the morning, my phone is almost out of battery. I should plug it in so it charges up. And I grabbed the cable to plug it in my phone, and I was like, wait, no, that doesn't work. Just getting Kiddo a new movie. He's now in a warm bath and watching. Aww. He's gonna get all pruny. Started Invisalign braces this week. A little sore, but good. Ooh. Kids and baths always remind me of that Calvin and Hobbes strip where Calvin is pretending to read the news. A little boy disappeared. Huge pink raisin found in bathtub. That's an excellent one. Hey, Paulo! Thanks, I hope so too. If nothing else, it should improve my bite so I don't get so tired when chewing. Oh, hopefully. Yuzu Daddy, that sounds, you know, just a bit weird. just a... Looking for armors reminds me of the Rings of Power episode from yesterday. Hey, did any of you watch the Alchemical Arts video on how to make manganese violet? Oh, no. It's not a difficult synth if I remember correctly. Still cool. Oh, it's always cool, but I like to watch the really long ones with several steps and separations. Professional deformation, I guess. These are really cool, but I get so lost watching them. Hey, Jen, if you're around, when do you think you'll be able to start watching the Lord of the Rings series? I'm really eager to hear your take on it. Hey, Dominic! I want to, but it's kind of stuck in limbo because, you know, I'll distribute some kick in butts. A round of kicks and butts on the house. It's a yes or no question. Are you watching it or not?
Regarde la fenêtre.
Ah non, il est de retour. Le petit maudit. Ouais, c'est à toi au soleil, là. Ah, c'est qui est drôle. Belle imitation de Grand-Duc. I was tempted to watch the new Lord of the Rings series, but honestly, all the talk of people with complaints make me unsure of the show. It's just people with complaints, you know. They don't have to inform your opinion before you've actually watched it. Yeah. When I saw someone peeling the avocados like they were peeling a potato. Oh, those must have been so unripe if they were peeling them like that. That's the only rare occasion where I've had to, like, really fight to remove the skin of an avocado. It's almost as bad as the Japanese episode. Oh. Yeah, that is so strange that they provided them with unripe avocado. Well, you kind of have to plan in advance if you want ripe avocados that are not like super mangled. And also they should have yeah, they should have planned for it. It's a show. It's not like improv. It was really, really weird. No shit. And I actually don't have words for it. Yeah. No wonder. This gradient of pencil is so satisfying to me. I hope it is to you too. Lord of the Bake Off? The Bake Off of Power? The Bake of Power? Ha 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 ha. You shall not peel. Spawn of Satan. We're mixing up like Christian religion mythology in there. That's a bit weird. Like directly. Hey, Pink in Hiding! How are you? Hello! This is such a substantial bottle. I'm sorry, everyone. No, that's fine. It's just weird. It's even weirder. It's like instead of a mashup of 2 items, it's a mashup of 3. Chablis is still here, by the way. He's so cute. He's baking in the sun. I'm good, thank you. Hope your week has been good. Hey, I'm glad to hear you're good. The week has been a week. Mostly okay. Like in the grand scheme of things. let's do some paint swatches on this last sheet. Or paint mixes, rather. Your brother was staying with me this week. Stress. Oof. Just gonna try to clear a bit of mixing space. Oh, that's rough, Dominic. So, he is much, much older than you are, right? Like what, almost twice your age? Oh, by 10 years. Okay. I thought you were in your early 20s. I'm old! Well, I'm older! Sorry. I'm ancient. I'm a fossil. Ah, il est ben tannant. Bli, t'en as eu plein de la bouffe, gros poilu. Monsieur! Monsieur, je veux des croquettes, s'il vous plaît. Je suis super cute, check. S'il vous plaît. Regarde mes fesses. Ok, bye. Breaks out Grandma's wicker chair. It has to be a rocking chair with a blanket on it. That's why Evan and her are such good pals. I like fossils. Il est de retour. T'es pas parti bien loin. J'ai changé d'idée.
Il se frotte à la fenêtre.
Je pense qu'il sait se frotter à ta main. Il est bien cute. Gros poilu. The worst part is that my brother is kind of garbage. Oof. When it comes to food, I think it's a habit from his prison days, but he kind of will vacuum any food into himself. Well, also, if you say he's homeless, that could be from, you know, not having a reliable way of knowing when you're gonna eat next. A bit like feral cats, in a way. This paper is so terrible for watercolor. If anything looks weird on the paper, it's not the paint's fault. It's definitely the paper. That is poppin', isn't it? It's PR168. You know, the one I really, really like. Well, Gallo, they have it. And I got it as, like, I bought it from Jackson's a while ago. I wanted to go for a specific color. I was curious about Hey le gros tannant! S'il vous plaît! Je suis super cute! These are the Gallo paints. It's gonna be something I just have and not really care for, but it's bad because it's twice the budget. Ouf. Miku, tu vas-tu lui donner de quoi? Monsieur. Monsieur. Chablis is back begging for snacks again. He's shameless, absolutely shameless. He's not a feral cat, by the way. He has a home and everything. And probably access to food all the time. Do you guys make silly voices for your pets? Or any pets you see, actually? We do it a lot. You probably heard it anyway. Chab sounds like our old Thor. He'd come home smelling like old lady perfume and cigarillos all the time. We just knew he was visiting some old lady making her day. That's so funny. Oh. And absolutely about the voices. Yay, I'm glad. I can't believe, like, when people don't do that, I'm always a bit skeptical because I'm like, what? How do you interact with your pets then? Yeah, it's really funny because Chablis' actual home is not too far from here, you know. And we've figured out, like, and we've met his humans, and they're super nice. And it's just really funny because occasionally we'll see, like, his human dad come by, and like he was looking for Chablis, and Chablis, of course, was here, chilling out or begging for more snacks. And sometimes it's like, we haven't seen him in a few days. And I'm like, huh. So I'm like, instead of coming here to beg for food all the time, why don't you go home? You have a home, silly cat. He's also such a drama queen. Like, if you hear a cat screaming in the area, it's for sure gonna be Chablis, and is gonna be screaming about nothing. We have another visitor that is really funny. His nickname is Holler because we don't really know his real name or her real name. But it's a big, fluffy, not that big, it's a fluffy black cat. And he doesn't really want the food. It doesn't really, like, want to check inside or whatnot. But if you start petting Holler and you stop, that cat will howl. So you pet him or her and it's fine, and you're like, okay, well, I gotta go, and you stop petting the cat and you go, wow, really, 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 really loud, and it's like, whoa, okay, chill, I'm gonna pet you again. Just relax. So you start petting the cat again, and when you stop, well, same thing happens. I'm just like, why? Chill for a second. Es-tu parti? Guillaume.
Ouais, on dirait.
Ah, Chebs is gone. I was like, this is taking way too long. Where's my snack? Also, all my pets have at least 3 extra names. Oh yeah, of course. I've never had a cat or a dog. My mom prefers a dog like a collie or something, but I'd prefer a cat. Ironically, she feeds the alley cats around her now. Aww. Thor did that screaming too. We knew 5 minutes before he was back in our garden because he would yell all the way. That's so funny. I'm coming home! Yes, many voices. I tend to mimic their tone and pacing. Millie has a I'm sick voice, a happy voice, and a mama's baby voice. Teeny tiny meows. Aww. I think the main voice we do for ours is just, I don't know how to describe it, but we always have them say stuff to the level of their intelligence, so it's always funny. I'll be home in a minute. Get food and petting hands ready. I'll be there in 30 seconds. Eat 27 seconds. Oh, man. He was such a good cat. We loved him very much. And Holger, just let him do all the yelling. The girls here, they split the yelling. Depends on what they're yelling for. If it's dry food, usually it's Pecco that's really, really vocal about it. If it's wet food, that's more like Scout. So, Jill, how have you been enjoying the super skinny palette from Schminke? If you've had, you know, the chance to enjoy it a bit more. It's so rare that we get a whole new shape of metal palette for watercolor. Like, we've seen the regular shapes, but with different prints on them, different colors, maybe different inserts in them. But to have a whole new, unique shape for a palette, you don't get that a lot. We see it more if it's plastic palettes. But for metal palettes, they tend to be really, really traditional about it. Benny has a special thrill she gives me in the middle of eating. Stops to get her head rubbed with... Aww. Oh, I'm trying to appreciate... I'm trying to visualize, sorry, the... Francesca being Stumpy, and it's just so cute. I'm using it now, actually. It's so adorable, and I really appreciate the amount of mixing spaces with minimal disc. I know! Oh, I know, I need to check the, I need to check the, like, the flap. I don't remember how many mixing areas there are in the flap, but in the lid, it's so good. Oh, there's a new palette. Yeah, it's like, I don't really have a good example, but you know, this is the regular, like, small 12 half pan. Well, it's as if you split it in half and had that part here. So it's really narrow, but it's the length of the longer palettes. Oh, the palette I dream of. 2 minutes horrible. Oh, it's really bad. Might soon have 3. Please elaborate, Lise. It's a Schminke Academy set. 8 mixing spaces in the lid and 9 on the flap. Oh, what? That's the most mixing space in a palette I've seen ever, I think. Oh, this is exciting. The color selection is really interesting too. I was watching Jill's swatches, and the set has yellow, red, a magenta, then it has a blue, a cyan, 2 greens. Where am I at? Yellow, 2 greens. It has 3 earth tones, I think, and then black and white. I don't hear you. Well, maybe the thing that might make it easier for you to resist is that it's still really hard to find. Like Cyan got it from a German shop, I think, and Jill was able to find it from one shop in the US. Yep, nailed it. Oh yeah. The usual Academy palette from Schmincke has, I'm trying to remember, it has, instead of the magenta, it has a like a alizarin crimson hue, and instead of the cyan color, it has like a Prussian blue. And it doesn't have white, so I'm trying to remember what it has instead. And it could be another yellow, like 2 yellow. Academia or vegan, maybe not the black one. I don't remember what's the pigment in the black paint. Also, I don't know if the Academy uses ox gall. I know the professional range does. Read a bit, but let me just praise Jon Stewart for his last show. Oh, what did he do? Well, there's this Scare the Ex Abuse. Oh no! Did I know someone who has been fostering for the Rabbit Association here? She's white with red eyes and no one wants to take. Oh no! Poor girl. Abused bunners. This is some special hell people. And I just have a thing for her, so we'll try to see if we can bond her to Francesca and Louis. That would be great. They can bond more than 2 bunnies? I know nothing about having bunnies. He interviewed the AG? Attorney General. Yeah, good job, brain. Of Arkansas, and exposed their hypocrisy on denying care to young people with gender dysphoria. Yeah, but 3 can be tricky. Yeah, it's one more variable, so of course it sounds super tricky. But I'm glad it can be a thing. Fingers crossed. Hey, welcome back, Otto. Sorry, I was starting out COVID-related paperwork to go to Japan. It's a maze of bureaucracy. Ugh. Like, it's a good thing they're super on top of things, but paperwork is never ever fun to do. had to step away for a few minutes to make tea. Oh, it's a tea kind of day. That reddish blob in the middle. the very red one. It's a bit of a an anomaly in this page, but it's not like I'm doing this with a plan. Just trying to use up paint mud so that this palette has areas. That's my main beef with palettes. Is I see a lot of people focus on getting more and more paints in a palette, and I'm like, it's not more paints I want in there, it's more mixing spaces. Because the thing is, you end up like having to mix same colors regularly, but if you don't have mixing space to just leave the mixes there, like they have their allocated spot, well, you always have to clean an area up and then do the mix, but then you'll need to, you know, redo the color that was there before, and it's just, it's annoying. By the way, her name is Petra for now. Oh, that's a lovely name. What did I miss? Well, Chablis came back and left again. We're talking about bunners and pets and yes, and we need more people like him and like Trevor Noah. I only saw the interview, if you can call it that, but with Alex Jones and Andrew Callahan, and that was quite something to behold. Lise, do bunnies sometimes like bond instantly? Can that happen? It can. Ninja and Karsten insta-bonded. Ooh, that's really cool. It's not the norm, but it can happen for sure. Okay, cool. That sounds super cute, Jill. Usually it takes a few weeks, sometimes months of very careful and diligent work. Wow. Like before I met you, Lise, I had no idea bonners had to bond to experience like the best kind of bunny life they can have, I guess. Dang. Be right back again. Oh, good luck, Otto. That's good. All nice and clean and, you know, good to go. Charts. I don't know about bonded bunnies before I met you either. It's been really interesting. Yeah, I agree. Yep, I'm doomed. Kim Crick's blog says Schminke Academy watercolors have no Oxgall. I think that is on Schminke's page. They say they are vegan. Oh, awesome! It's also a bit artificial when it is pet bonners. In nature, they are bonded because they are family in the colony and very territorial. Pet bonners, we make the bond artificially. Hip temples wallet. A bit. I'll take a bio break just for a sec. So I'll leave this like this, but I'll be right back. And the microphone is gonna be turned off just for the time being. So be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. Does Schminke Haradam have honey? They have oxgall. Schminke paints don't have honey in them. Bunner relationships are serious and intimate. Seriously. The black is lamp black, so it should be vegan. That's great. There you go. All right. So I finished 2 sketchbooks. That means that I gotta go check out my stash of half-filled sketchbooks to choose next ones. that I'm gonna use. What about this one? Oh, that's the one we did all the masking fluid tests in there. I'm not exactly on camera, hold on. It's a bit better, somewhat. Come on. So this one has quite a few pages left. It's also really big. Of course, I didn't write when I started it in there.
Guess who's back?
Est encore de retour. Guess who's back? Shabby. I didn't get any snacks earlier. Can I get snacks now? Not really much good things in there. Like, if it was just filled of pages like that, that might be a sketchbook that I just toss in the bin when I'm done. Which reminds me, I have to look up the biocides they use in their paints. What? Statistically, apparently a pet bunners with at least one bunner friend will live an average of 1.8 years longer. Whoa, that's significant. Il est reparti?
Non. Petit cul poilu juste là.
Un furry popotin. This one I've been using it more for videos. Maybe I should keep it for that, so when I'm done with it I can just bin it. These take up a lot of space. It's really hard to hold on to every sketchbook. 1.8 years is a lot in any of our usual pet animals like cats, dogs, or bunners. Yeah, it's really significant. This one I would probably keep because it has a bit more interesting artwork in there, even if some of it is quite old and a bit rough. These I still kind of like. I'm trying to remember which paints I use for these. Yeah, I don't necessarily hate these studies. Then there's a couple of pages that are a bit more useless. Yeah, this one is a keeper, I think. This page is so ugly. Like this was such a mess. I should probably put I should paint on like loose sheets, or maybe if I decide to like let's say there's one page in this one that I liked, just cut it out and glue it into another sketchbook that has ugly pages. I did a big sketchbook, instead, yes! A big sketchbook, not cleanup, but like sorting of recently. And I've put aside all the sketchbooks that I have like started. I don't know why I decided not to draw on each pages in this one. I should really make the best of it and draw on both pages. Might, or at least use these to try some mixes, perhaps. Otherwise it just feels like a wasted space. Or you can't repaint over it with watercolor ground. Yeah, but it's not the same. Watercolor grounds are really weird. I have pinned a few sketchbooks, but most of them are filed in the back of my closet. They're like middle school yearbooks, fun to look through once in a while and see how far I've come. I agree. I kept a substantial pile of sketchbook, but that bag was overflowing, so I went back through it and leaf through. Or sometimes you can just flip quickly, and a few of them were like very terrible art from years and years and years ago, and you know, not a single page was like, oh, I remember when I drew this and it felt special at the time. So these go in the recycling bin. Maybe gesso it and use it as a gouache paint. Yeah, that might be easier to just gesso and gouache over it. Sorry. And this is the last one I have started. But yeah, I don't know if you've tried watercolor ground, Dominic, but it's so weird, the texture of it. But this one has 2 pages. So this is probably the blankest. So I wouldn't start with this one. Let's see which ones are... This one, I think I should try to finish this one. This one stays. You stay. Maybe this one too? Yeah, okay. Let's keep these 2. This one is going to be for videos, and the rest of these I can get to later. And that's just the ones, ouch, where I have started drawing in them, but I also have a a substantial stock of completely blank books that I haven't started yet. Have you ever watched Overlord? I feel like that animation could be up your alley. Overlord. Hold on. Yeah, I have no idea what it is. Is it an anime? Seems to be an anime. Why do you think why do you think this could be up my alley? Try to find them. Okay, so it says an online role-playing game takes on a reality of its own after its servers permanently shut down, trapping the only remaining logged-in player as this fearsome lich character who struggles to maintain the fragile balance between the world's races. That sounds pretty intense. It's very Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, okay, cool. Because the only images I saw first were like of probably one of the female characters, and it was very booby, so got me confused for a second there. It's based on a story someone made online. Ooh. They have character sheets on every main character. There's been a lot of animes that have come out that really play on this concept of having a game world and having our world and them connecting in odd ways. Oh, by the way, Kellogg's Loop got some magic cards recently. It was cool to see. What do you mean? He painted them? Like he got some of his own artwork featuring cards. Is that a sentence that works? They look gorgeous, of course. Yes, as an illustrator. Ooh. I'll have to remember to check it out. I'm curious to see just how much of a good representation of this style that the cards are or not. Yeah, Kellogg's Loop is really, really talented. Or skilled, I should say, is really, really skilled. I'm so glad to see illustrators like him and Wiley Beckert get some Wizards of the Coast work for sure, especially since some of my old fabs turned out to be turfs. Really? Ooh, that sounds like good gossip. The ones I saw looks very much like him. Yeah. Like if you see the card, you know, like, I know who did this. That's what I'm curious to see. I love Wiley Beckert's art too. But like both of these artists, their work is so based on patience. Like there's so much minutia and fine details and control in their pieces. Off the top of my head, I know of only one artist that does Wizards of the Coast cards, and it's Steve Prescott. I hope he's not a turf. Please. C'est toi ça?
Probablement.
Wow. Let me check that out. Oh, wow. Dang, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's definitely him. I love the new, is that a new layout for the cards? Because, hold on, I think I have a few old cards around here. Oh, this is so dusty. Sorry. Okay. Dust. No, it's special edition print. Okay. Because that's the usual, like, framing of the cards. Wow, 1996. 1997. Dermot Power, wow. Rebecca Gay, I don't know. Therese Nielsen, Matthew Wilson, Richard Kane, Ferguson, yeah. These are a bit old. No! Oh, dang it! She's Durfee? So disappointed in you, Therese. Very disappointed in you. I love Rebecca Gay, whatever. But she does gallery work. Yeah, her husband is a big fine art painter too. Durf, it's a trans exclusionary radical feminist. It's basically people who say they're feminists but that trans women are not women. Do you have any of Quinton Hoover there? The name is really familiar, but I don't think I have any. No, this is just like I did a big... I had more. I wonder where the others are, if I kept them. Hold on. Ah, c'est bien dommage. Les cartes de D&D, ça dit pas c'est qui les artistes dessus. Ben, ça dit s'ils sont signés, mais...
Ouais, c'est ça. Hein.
Oh, that's a shame. Love these things, even the extra booby ones, just so lovely effort. Oh, really? Oh, no. I really remember that name. I'll have to Google it because maybe I'll be able to recognize some of the cards if I ever had any from him. So you have two things. You have TERFs, and it's I never remember how to say this word in English, but they basically exclude trans people, trans women from being women. And you also have SWERF, and this one is about sex workers. I'm way too curious. I need to. Do you know of Steve Prescott? Quentin Hoover. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I had this one. Love that one. I don't know if I don't know where it is now, if I still have it, but was obsessed with this card art for a very long time. It's so nice and graphic. In a good way, you know. Not Yeah, these are so nice. I had this one too. The artwork is a bit weird, but I would I would look at the big boxes of opened MTG packets, and just I would put aside the ones where I liked the artwork. I never really played Magic. I just collected the pretty ones that were like affordable. Hey, welcome back, Otto. So that's why the name was familiar. I've honestly looked at the, the first one I've shown, like this one. I stared at it so much. I was fascinated by his art. That's why there's new artwork for that one. They've been working on that, in my opinion, in a very good way. Yeah, some things don't really age well, sadly. Like, it's not necessarily a bad drawing, it might just not be appropriate for the situation. T'as-tu perdu ton superviseur? Il est parti?
Non, t'as
Maybe. Right, there's a unicorn in blue colors as well, just beautiful. Yeah, really. Oh, always such a bummer. Though I'm really sad about the turfy one. Ugh.
Qui ça?
Un artiste de MTG.
Okay.
I think this one will be inspired by the Harfoots from Rings of Power. Kev Walker has made some great MTG art too, and some of the worst. I wonder if there's an untold story here, like the The worst ones were the ones where he had like a ridiculous deadline or wasn't paid very well, and the better ones were made when the conditions were better, possibly. Do y'all have any favorite current artists? Good question. I have no idea, but I've been using him for many years. Been really enjoying this artist's work. I just really like the shape in the artwork and like the false simplicity of it in a way. It seems to be collage at times, and I really have no idea how this artist worked. But it definitely has collage vibes. Also, Evanoto. Aww, Jill! It's really beautiful, I think. Something I really struggle with is like boiling down things to the most simple expression. I really get bogged down in the details, so I really wanted to take more time and take like a more in-depth look at these to see just how this artist dealt with it. Like there was one just a few pages back that yeah, this one, like the forest, you only have details like at the very top and some at the bottom, but it's like it's not every branch of the tree that are drawn on there. So I think that's really cool. So yeah, so this is one, and this is another. By the way, I finally framed almost all the paintings I have from you. Oh! Yay! I'm so glad! You'll have to send me a picture. really like this one. There's one that I saw that really sold me. I don't know if I can find it. Squeaky, squeaky, sorry. It's really nice sort of landscape with sand and birds, I think. Fairly sure it's in one of these, but I don't remember which. It's not this one, but it's... Oh, these are so good. Jen, a lighthouse. Well, apparently it's not in this one. Must be in the other one. More lighthouses. Ah, it's this one. Yeah, that's one of the first ones I saw where I was like, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Like, I really like how simple it is, but not, like you said, Liz, it's not sterile. And I love the limited color palette and, you know, the little accents here and there, like the tiny bit of green here and the birds that are a bit darker. And I was like, okay, I gotta see more. Oh, these are so good. Anyway. These are great, aren't they? I have no idea. Like I usually add stuff to my wish list and use a lot of Google Translate, but anyway, inspiring stuff. Oh, I was summoned. That lighthouse was super pretty, wasn't it? Hey, Melissa, hi. This artist adds the details that are necessary. Yeah, exactly. Like we see a lot of graphic art that, you know, simplified, but it's often you know, very smoothed up in the sense that, you know, everything is simplified in clean lines, whereas this artist still keeps kind of a rough line and it adds a lot of character to the paintings. So yeah, inspiring stuff. I'm at this point, I think I'm more trying to do stuff from, like, do studies and try to incorporate that stuff in what I do regularly, rather than being really, really obsessed by a specific artist, which is a nice change. But I often get really obsessed, like super extra focused on an artist, but it never lasts really long. So it's nice to not have that weird obsession at the moment, because it's not a very fun thing. Like it's a bit like it blinds you to anything else, including what you do usually. Like anything you do that is not what your brain has decided to focus on, it's no good. It's crap. Hey, guess who's back? C'est quoi la 4e fois? It's his 4th visit in 2 hours. This dude. This little guy. I'll go see him outside, I think. Because it's almost, well, it is technically the end of the stream. Chabs, sir. I swear. He's so funny. Well, I'll go say hi. I'll go see. He won't be a little guy for long. Oh, he's been a little guy for a couple of years now. He's very active. He likes to run around a lot, which is probably his saving grace at this point. Yeah, if I see him get a bit too chunky, he's gonna get less treats. When we first started seeing him, he was like a young cat. No, he's not very rotund. Let's see if I have a picture of him that I can show you guys. He's rather lean. I don't remember if he has much of a primordial pouch. That's not the best picture I have of him, sadly. But I have so many pictures. This is the girls. Oh. You don't really see him that much, but that's his spot in the plant. Round boy. He's not very round. He's just a boss cat. He's just what's the word I'm trying to think of? He likes to eat a lot. But he's not a big guy. Do I have him? Oh, I have these. Maybe I have a good... Oh, yeah. Look. That's not a very chunky boy. Right? Yeah, we have a word in French, it's glouton. C'est quoi le glouton en anglais, Guillaume?
Je sais pas.
A glutton? Definitely a sweetheart and a groundskeeper. Oh, definitely. No, that's a proper good-looking Tom for sure. He's not very Tom-y. Because he's snipped, you know. Yeah, he has these little, these tiny socks. He has one of the toes, you don't see it, but Pico has that too. We say he has a hole in one of his socks because there's one toe somewhere that is like colored, while all the other toes are white. So he's a good little boy. Check this face. Aw. Such a handsome fella. One of my cat is lean and active, the other is 80% primordial pouch. Aw. Well, kind of the same here. Like, Scout is lean, but both the cats have a primordial pouch. So when they walk or when they run by, you see the pouch like move a lot, but it's nothing. It's basically just skin and fur. So yeah, this is Chablis. So I'll go check him out. I'll go play or pet him outside, give him a couple of snacks, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next stream next weekend, hopefully. And until then, I hope you have a good week. and I hope things go well. Francesca from one angle, lean, beauty. Another angle, potato. Yeah. Yeah, Pickle is like that. Pickle, sometimes she sleeps like in a donut and she looks like the tiniest cat donut you can ever find. But then other times she will be in a different position and she looks like a big blubby seal. And it's very hilarious. Cats are liquids. Alright guys, thank you so much for being here, and see you either on the Discord or in the next stream, and have a good week, and bye bye.